See. Hi everyone, Sandra from Scraps to Beauty, and I'm having a little trouble tonight with my chat, so hopefully it will behave. Or there you are, there you guys are, because it comes in and out the chat, so it's not. Oh, it's Ustream. Okay, so apparently Ustream is having some more problems. So if you're watching this over on YouTube, hopefully I can get this transferred over there. So tonight, you see and hear me. Hi, Jean. Tonight I'm just going to show you some stuff that I got from Budapest, and on my trip there, I was there last week, and then maybe we'll do, I have a class I have to do for my store that I usually teach at. I won't lose the chat if you have to refresh the whole thing. Okay. Just refresh the chat. How do you refresh the chat, Jean? I don't know how to do that. Oh, maybe restore it and then refresh it? There's big problems. Okay, well, we'll see. We'll keep our fingers crossed that it works. So I have some things to share with that, and then hopefully we'll do a tear monkey tonight because I have to have that ready for class tomorrow. You're Joe. I thought about you the whole time, Jean. So let me see. What am I going to show you guys first? I have, let's see, I have this. You love the photos? I know. It's so nice there, Jean. I never realized how beautiful. Well, I didn't even know anything really about Budapest. So I didn't know how. Pop it out. I do have it popped out. So, so there you can see there is Budapest. I never did see any of these guys dressed like that. And that's the Parliament. Oh my gosh, that Parliament, it's so pretty. A lot of image transfers, yeah. And this was a big tram to go up to the Buda side to see one of the castles. And then there's just a few of them. This was the Parliament at night. And then these were the baths. It's hard to see, but it's a mineral baths. Oh my gosh, I love it. Yes, we have to have a book. Definitely have to have a book. And then this is a walking bridge. They show cars here, but they don't have cars here anymore. And so you can walk the whole bridge and know, yes, they spoke English. We didn't have any problems getting around. I did, let me see if I can find it. I have a little postcard here. I'm trying to find, oh yes. One of my big lessons. Why did we go to Budapest? When Gabby was off for 2 weeks because her boss was off for 2 weeks, and he told her to take the 2 weeks off. So her girlfriends, they were all working and couldn't take the time off. So he said to her to pick a place that she wanted to go. And she picked Budapest. Why? I don't know, but I'm glad she did because it was beautiful. So we wound up staying at this hotel, and it was all Asian inspired. It was really pretty. It was black and red, and it was great. Every night they would roll down your sheets and put a little chocolate on your bed, and they'd close all the drapes so it was nice and dark. So that was cool. It was really hot though. I think we had 2 days of 95. I think it was like 95. Oh yeah, so here's the hotel. You can see it's kind of black and white. Hi Trina. Hi everyone. Hi Terry. So that was the Buddha bar, which we didn't really eat at. So I'm trying to see where I should have got this better organized, but what I wanted to show you, and it was hard for me to figure out the money because their money is in huffs. It's called huffs, and so it was like 270 huffs to our dollar. So I don't know, it was very confusing. But one day we went to go change money, and their money is just like this. It's like our dollar bill, but it's like blue and like red, and they have a $500 one that looks similar to this. So when we went to change the money, I went back, I was looking through, and all the 5,000s were bigger than this, and they were blue, and I was like, what's wrong with this? And this says Indonesia. I'm like, what is up with that? So I went to the hotel and I said, can you cash this for me? And they go, oh no, where did you get that? And I'm like, I think I got it at the change booth from across the street. And they're like, oh, they should have never given you that money. That's not even Huff money, blah, blah, blah. She says, are you sure that they did that? I'm like, I think so. And so they said usually it's taxi cab drivers, or if you go to like a restaurant, the waiters or something will put this money in there because, of course, now I know when you go to make sure that you know exactly what the money looks like. So I said, so what is this worth? So he says, so the 5,000, which is blue, just like this, but a little bit bigger, it's blue, is about 15, I think it's like $15, 16, $17 maybe. And so he says, I'm very sorry to tell you that this is worth 38 cents. I'm like, what? He says, yes, 38 cents. So luckily we only got, gypped out of the 15 or so dollars, and it wasn't like $100. But yeah, so that's my souvenir to remember that whenever you go to a foreign country, make sure you study their money. So yeah, that was pretty bad. But like I said, thank God it was only, $15. So I know it was funny, and then of course and Gabby of course is the one who gets embarrassed because she happened to change that money that night, and so she had to. So the hotel guy said, "Come on, we're going over there." So they brought her over there and said, we think that this money might have been transferred from your place there, and they're like, "No way, we didn't do it." Blah blah blah. So, of course, she had to stand there now, and they had to take a picture of her because they had to go back to look through the film to make sure that, he counted out the money because it's all, on tape. So that night, we get a call from the hotel, and it was true. The guy actually gave us the right money. So it was either the taxi cab driver or the waiter. I think it was the waiter. Because I was pretty good about looking at the taxi cab driver, but when we went for lunch, I kind of just stuffed it in my bag and didn't really look at it. I know she was very embarrassed. And I'm like, sorry, but I didn't change it. You did, so they have to check. Oh, sorry. So we did go to a flea market that was way out of the city, probably about 40 minutes. And it was a lot of fun. It was definitely not a flea market like you think. They have like food and goods, or it was really like old stuff, like dirty frames, dirty books. I should have taken a picture of. I did take some pictures of it, but it really wasn't a flea market that you would say, oh, we could spend all day here. And of course, we had to tell the cab driver to drop us off and then a certain time to pick us up. So he suggested he come back for us like in 3 hours. After he left, we were like, oh my God, we're only going to be here like an hour, if that. It was true. And we had to sit around and wait. But I did get some cool stuff there. I got these cute little postcards. Isn't that cute? So you can see it's an old postcard stamped with they took the stamp off, of course. But so there was that one. I thought she looked really cute. And then I really like this one too. Isn't she sweet? And that's this postcard here. And the stamp and stuff is on this one. And these weren't bad. These were like $1 each, and I thought that was great. I know, Renee, isn't that terrible? Yeah, these are sweet. I really like them. So I'll make some copies of these. So that was that. And then I got, that's from Picasso. I got this, although I think this is French. Is this French, Jean? They look French, the postcards? They might be. This book, I think, is French. I'm not sure. Anybody read French? So I got this cute little book. And this was about $6, which I didn't think was bad at all. But like I said, I think it might be French. Can you see that? Does anybody read French? Can you see that? I think it is. So I got this cute little book. And then, like I said, this was only like $6. And then I got this one. I just wanted something different. Yes, it's French. That's what I thought. So I just wanted some other different kind of papers. So she had this one, and this one was only like $3 because it's so, I guess because it was so dirty. But you can see the old binding on there. Yes, it is French. So you could see the string and stuff. But I thought it would be cute, you know, not just to for mixture media, you know, just to tear it out and just use it. So show you the title again. Yeah, there it is. Les Morts qui parlent. I don't speak French. Ooh, Egyptian. This is this Egyptian? It's Arabic. Yeah, I think it is Arabic. Yeah, this I think is Arabic. So it's pretty cool. So it's really like you could see how, you know, dirty and old it is. So, but I thought that was pretty cool. So, and it even, it's hard to see, but you could see it had some gold. You can see it there. This used probably was all gold at one time. So, yep, more fodder. So that was pretty good. So I got that and that. And then I went back and I got this one. And this one I think was, he only charged me 1,000 huffs, which I think it was only like $3, I want to say. So this one was it's a nice hardcover book. And this one I think is in Hungarian. Let me see if I can find a title. I think this is Hungarian. Cashew? What is that? The Death Which Talks? Oh, that's strange. Or maybe Hebrew. You see this one? I think this is Hungarian, but I'm not really sure. Can you see that, Jean? Does that look anything familiar? Cashew. Hi, Gloria. How are you? Thank you. Yeah, it was very, very nice. So this is a nice book. Look how nice it is. And the back, we'll have to be careful with this because it does have some pictures in here. So they have, so the whole back, like all the way from here, is all photographs. So there's that one. And you can see that. So this was cool. And like I said, it was only like, I think $3. You can see that. Dutch? This is Dutch? Really? Oh my gosh. I guess I didn't get any Hungarian books then. And there's that one. That one. Oh, I gotta just check. So yeah, so I thought it was pretty cool, the back pages. So that was my other book. And of course, Gabby's like, how many books do you need? And then this one I picked up for you, Jean, because of course the green cover got to be for you. So I think I'm just going to take whatever this is. I don't know, maybe what they read. I'll take this one because I love that he actually wrote. Look at that. They hand wrote this, the next bar or whatever it is. It could be Hungarian. Maybe it is. We'll see. So I figure I would give you this part of the book because this part of the book is, and this is for violin playing. And so it also has, is it this one? Well, maybe it isn't this one. Oh, so maybe I'll have to give you the first part. I think I'll have to give you this part because this is the part. Is this the one that says? No. One of these says, has like the beginning of what it is. Oh, yeah, it's this book. See, like it tells you, I guess it has, this one must have Hungarian or I don't know. So those are foreign language. And then it tells you in English on this one. I haven't been here in a while. Yes, and some of my stuff from Budapest. Yep. Like Pavla knows Hungarian. Yeah. If I had a chance to see her more, I would have. I mean, if I would have contacted her more, I would have. Yeah, the music's nice, but I thought that also had, just besides that page, there was like some other pages. Maybe it's in the other book. Maybe it's just that first page. I could have been sworn that I saw. Let me just check this. Concert, and is that what it is? I guess it's just the first one. So I'm going to keep this little part, this piece, and then I'm going to give you this one. So I'll give you this. And I don't know if it has a year. Let's see if it does have a year. 1983. So can you see it there? 1983. It's hard to see. Oh no, Lisa. So, and I like it because it's just the notes and not any words. So it's pretty cool. I know. I wish I could bring gifts to everyone, but I know I saw the green cover. You know that had to go to Jean. And then this is my last book. It's like a ledger book. And so now that looks like it's Egyptian. So I don't know what that is. You're welcome, Jean. Can you see what that is? And so this is, and I didn't pay much for this. And look how cool it is. It's got the little string with a little, like an emblem here, sealed in. Because she's special. And the papers are like, they're like glossy. I don't know what they are. And so again, I have no idea what language that is. Oh, this is Hungarian, yeah. And so, can you see this? It's got all, and I don't know what year this is from. Let me see. 1911, I think. You see that? 1911. She's teacher's pet, yep. So it's cool, and I love the writing. Look how cool the writing is. I mean, it's so neat. You see that? Yeah, it looks Hungarian. Must be. And it's got the actual seal and stuff like that. So this one, I think this one will be a cool one. Yeah, can you see that? So, and I think it was just those. Oh no, so then it's got all this other writing and stuff. So a couple blank pages and then some more of this. You see? And again, this one I think I only paid maybe like $9. So it was great if you wanted old books at that flea market, but that was about it really. There really was, yeah, the penmanship is pretty, isn't it? It's just so pretty. Yeah. So went through there. And then they've even got some green, like this one's in green ink. You can see that's like a jade green. Yeah, I love the handwriting, yeah. And then the old, you can see the old twine coming through there. So it's pretty cool. And like I said, there's quite a few blank pages. I think the rest of the book is just blank. So it was only written in just a few of the pages. Yeah, I think it's Hungarian, so that was a cool find. So I really like the books a lot. So, and then if you saw my tweet, did you see my tweet where they had these? I mean, these they had in bins from, I'd have to say about 6 feet wide to probably the ceiling, just filled with these. And I'm sure this must have been for like wallpaper, you know. And the reason I got this one, of course, because it looks like the flower has little tiny hearts. Hi, Lilith. But aren't these cool? And I thought I had a roller so I think on Sunday we'll play with this and see what the design looks like. So, but it's cool. So it's got like a flower and then these little dashes. And hold on one second. Let me see. Hold on, I gotta get her. Hold on, behind. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so it's really cool. So I think Sunday we'll play with this. And then see, here's another flower here. There's another big flower. The rollers were really cool. Let me see if I could find it on my phone. I did keep some of the pictures because, you know, it probably, I took all my Budapest pictures. I mean, I took all my other pictures out. So let me see if you could see them. Oh, there's the church. Not the church, Parliament. Oh, that Parliament was so pretty. You see that Parliament there? All that gold. It's kind of hard because of the glare. But yes, it's rubber. It's rubber. So they must have used a roller for that. But I want to see if I could find the I'll have to show you my gelato. That was so good. Um, let's see. Hi everyone for coming. Welcome. I'm just going over my Budapest pictures, so I just want to see if I could. Let me see if I could do the beginning. The flea market. That's better. So I could show you. Go. It's like right in the beginning. It was here. It is. So let me see if I can do it this way. So you can you see? Let's see if I can get the glare. So there's, and they were just filled with these. Look how pretty those are. I really should have bought like another one. Can you see the bins there? Let's see. Can you see them? They were just filled. The thing's expensive? No. I really, like I said, I probably should have bought like 2 or 3 of these. They were like $8. I want to say maybe $6 or $8. But the food was inexpensive. I think Gabby and I, we both had like a glass of wine and our meal, and they were always under $30. Right. I think they must have painted walls, yeah, to look like wallpaper. Yeah, I know how. Because I don't know why. After I did it, because I was happy just having this one with the heart. That there was so many to choose from that I was like, I'm just going to take this one. Or 10. Plus, remember, Gabby and I, we only had a backpack. It wasn't like I had a big suitcase, so I couldn't really bring a lot of stuff because I had to, pack it. And my carry-on was not really big. You're only allowed, I think it is 21 inches long and only like 19 inches or 13 inches deep. So I could not. Thank you, Kia. Copenhagen was really expensive. Yeah, no, this was not. Our food, like I said, every night we had food out, and it was $25, $30 tops. And the food was delicious. She had goulash. I did taste the goulash. It was pretty good. I didn't have it though. I did have potato soup instead. And then we had for lunch, we would go and we would just have whatever, either like a soup or sometimes I did have a pizza. You got like 20 or so. You got carried away. Carried away for what? What did you buy 20 of? Let me see. And so let me see if I can. No. Hold on. So like see here is one of our meals there. You can see it's kind of like a meat and potato type thing. The food was really good. You love the goulash? Yeah, it was good. And then I love everywhere. This was our hotel right here. So if you could see it, it's so hard with the glare. So that's this building here, and then our apartment was on this side here. So, and that was across the street. I'll probably put some of these on my blog so you get a better chance. So over the weekend I'll do that, and then you'll get to see the pictures a little bit better. At your school, teacher was from Romania. Oh, wow. Okay, Terry. Well, that's good. Yeah, and so I'm trying to think. And then we had this one thing it was like almost like this big tube. It was like a tube. And then it had like these lines in it. So you would like slice them and you would tear them off. And it was like a breakfast. It was like a bread with cinnamon and sugar. You could get them with like almonds. Okay, I'll be back. But it was really good. It was sweet. And then we went to, they had a local market where you bought, like, they're famous for paprika. So, and a couple of other things. So I did go to the flea market, and the only thing I bought there was, I got this headband. She said she hand did it herself, which I don't know, I kind of find hard to believe. Only because we found like 2 or 3 other stands that have something very similar to this, so. But this wasn't expensive either. I think I might have paid like $4 for this. But isn't it pretty with the beads? I like the beads. So I got that for myself. Gabby wound up getting a scarf, and then I loved this scarf here. Oops, avalanche. She made those. Oh, for you, for so good. And so I love this because as soon as I saw the face, I was like, I gotta have that scarf. So can you see? Can you see this? Just that? As soon as I saw that, I was like, I gotta have that. So it's and then the colors. I love the colors on this one. So it goes. So you can see all the different ladies. There's another lady here. You can see that one there. And I think there's this one. You can see this one here. That one. Isn't it pretty? Oh my gosh, I love it. So that's the outside. So, right, so it has a lot of lime green and pink and blue. And then on the other side, when you open it up, it's got all these oranges and it's like buildings. Let's see if I can turn this way. It's like the city. There's streets and city and stuff. Hi, very nice. So you can see that. And that looks just like one of the streets that we were down. Isn't that cool? So then this is more like oranges and browns. And so one side you can wear, you know, one, and the other side you can wear something else. So I thought it was cool. I really liked it. So that was my one thing that I got for myself. And then we brought back some chocolate. She brought some chocolate back for her workers. And so that was fun. I know. The scarf is so pretty. Thank you. So then what else? I think that's all. Oh, no, I have one more thing. This, yeah. So I did take this from the hotel because look, it's I could do a nice little what do you call it? A mini album just from this shape here. Can you see it? It's like a little Buddha head. You need one of those? So I did take that. And then, so let's see, and then what else? These are just little books that we got. Oh, here. This was the church in Budapest on the Buddha side. Can you see the roof? The roof has tiling with like all different colors. Hi, Kathy. Your daughter was there last week? Well, she was there probably the same time as me then. Wow. Thanks, Gayla. It was so pretty. And the mineral baths, it was, the one side was like warm water. So when you went in that water, it was like 100. And then when you went over to the other side, it was a cooler. So it was almost like in the 80s, I think. So it was really nice because when you went into the cool one, you came out, you were kind of chilly. So then you went into the warm one and it was really warm. And the minerals really helped my legs because I had a hard time walking the first couple of days. And then after we went into the mineral baths, my legs were a lot better. Yeah, she loved it. I know she did. Did she get the gelato with the rose? Oh my gosh, that was so good. Got to get there, Jean. Got to get there before the year 20. I think it's 2020, because then they go to the euro. Right now, they still have the Huff money, and so it's cheaper. Once they go to the euro, it'll be more expensive. So this was the inside of this church. Isn't it pretty? And you can really see the blues in that church. Oh, it was so nice. And then there's their stained glass. No language issues. Everyone talked English. Yep. And then at the hotel, they would tell the taxi cab driver if he didn't know English exactly where we were to go. So, yeah, the walking was rough. Thank God my doctor, he gave me some stuff so that I was able to, she loves the ice cream. Yeah, because some people have gone to Budapest and didn't know about the rose gelato, because they sell gelato everywhere, but there's only the one place where they actually do the rose gelato. So look at that stained glass. This church was so pretty. You see that one? I think I tweeted this picture, I think right here, this one. See that? And then, and one of the rooms I think is all gold or something. I can't remember. So there's that one. Yeah, so definitely if you're going to try to go, you should try to go before 2020, I think it is. And like I said, it was easy to get around, and if you can walk really well, everything's probably within, we're on our hotel there, and we stayed at that part with the Buddha hotel, and it was in like 10-15 minutes of any place you wanted to walk to. And that's pretty much when you look over. So this is the Buddha side, and then that's the pest side over there. So you can see it. So it's divided by a river. So it was really beautiful. So we had a good time. And then when we went to the castle, there was a guy doing watercolor. And so, of course, I had to buy one of these. And so he actually did I watched him do this. And so this is watercolor that he painted. And this is on the Buddha side, and that's the bridge. And then this side here is the pest side. Look how intricate that is. And that's all watercolor. I couldn't believe it when he was doing it. Oh my gosh, it was like amazing. Yes, I should have taken some pictures of some other ones that he did, but I wanted this one with the little eagle, like, or vulture, whatever it is. Hi, Tien. Using a goal to get in shape for rain. Yep, you gotta get in shape. Yeah, it's really pretty. So I figure I might use this like the inside of my book, for part of it. Because then you went down, this was part of the castle up here, and then there's these stairs that go down like this, and then that's where they had the Picasso. We actually got to see some of Picasso's art. You couldn't take any pictures there. So that was interesting because I've never seen any real Picassos up close. So that was pretty interesting. And then one other thing that we did is, did I get a travel card? No, what's a travel card? The city has boroughs. Yes, it's Buddha. It's two. Budapest is two parts. It's the Buddha part and the pest. So the pest part is really where everything is, all the pretty buildings and all that is on the pest side. And on the Buddha side, they really only have those two, the big castle and the other, what is it? Museum. So he had almost had it all done. He was just working on the little vulture guy. So he had it, I think I stayed watching him for maybe like 20 minutes and it was all done. But like I said, he had already worked most of it before I even got there. So, but he was so fine. Like he had another one that had these gates, and the gates are like super thin, and wow, he was really good, really good. So, and then so our last second to the last day, we went to and Gabby, she's into international relations and everything that happens in Europe and the war and all that. I'm not really into that, but anyway, there was a place called the House of Terror, and that was where they had the German headquarters, and where they tortured people, which I don't really like that kind of stuff, but it was very interesting, and it's just like unbelievable. Like I think the war started in like 1944, and the last person that was captured was released in the year 2000. Like how can that be? The last captured person released in the year 2000. That just kind of like blew my mind. I couldn't believe that. And then some of the things that happened, it was just like so sad. And I hate to see all those pictures, when the kids are like, well, it's just terrible. And then one of the things which I never knew is like the CIA had done, and I think this was in like in the 50s or something. I didn't really pay attention too much to it because I just thought it was awful. But the CIA apparently said that they were going to send help to them. And so for 13 days, they fought back and took kind of control of their country. And then no help came. Nobody came. And it's just like, ugh, like that just broke my heart. I just couldn't really see any more of that. So it was terrible. But I thought that was really cruel. It's like, I don't know, we helped so many other people. I just can't believe we never went in there to help them. All right, on to better things. So that was my trip. So if you do get a chance to go to The tour of the labyrinth under the castle where Dracula was kept. No, I didn't. Where was that? I didn't know about that. Where Dracula was kept in the castle? No. Mm-mm. I know, it's terrible, Jeannie, isn't it? I don't like that stuff. So, and it was terrible, really, because, like, well, I'm not going to say anything. It was just terrible. Um, but, oh, and then, yeah, so in the Picasso, I did get this little, so this is one of his paintings here. He actually did 3. There's 3 of them, I think. Is it on here? Oh, I don't have the little thing. But it came with 3 others, so 2 other books. So I got this little one for myself, and then I got one for the other 2. I'm going to give one to Paula and one to Patty. Oh, sorry. And then this was another guy. They had like a little street fair. Oh, sorry. And this guy actually watercolored this. You think it's in the old town? She said part of it. Complete, where dark and had to follow. Oh, that's terrible. Creepy. We never got to go to the caves, too. There was a mineral bath in one of the caves. So we never got to do that either. I mean, there's so much to do. And we were there 6 days. I think we did a lot, but there's so much to see. I just want to get barbecue food, Lisa. So, yeah. So this is, again, the bridge. Like, they have 3 famous bridge. The walking bridge, this one, and I forget what the other bridge is. And then we did take a cruise in the night to see how it looked at night. I'll see if I could show you those, because that was really pretty. I wish I'd have known about that, because Gabby probably would have liked that. But like I said, hopefully she'd like to go back one day, so hopefully she does. Oh, here's let me see if I can show you. This is can you see that? This is the thing with the cinnamon. So it's hollow inside, and it's just got these little strips. It's very yummy. It's kind of like a beaver tail, Jean. You know what those are, right? So that was like a beaver tail. Oh, so here is that night when we went on the cruise. Oh, that's our food. There you can see it there. And then it's hard to see in this picture, but these tiny little lights. So it looked like there was, seemed like there was lots. So you could definitely, yeah, you definitely could go back for sure. But there's tiny little lights here, so it looks like, let's see if I can see one that's closer. Fireworks, and it's actually what they do is, no, you can't really see it. You can't really see. I don't think you can see it. Let's see. So I don't know if you can see, but there's tiny little dots that are all over the building here. And what it is, it's actually a guy has these pigeons, and he puts lights on their legs, and he lets them out at night, and they fly all around, so it looks like big fireworks. It's really cool. So it's called Kurtu. Oh, that's good. See, that's good, Jean. I can't pronounce that. I'll have to tell Gabby about it. So yeah, so she'll know for next time. Hi, Glenda. Yeah, the whole place was just like amazing. So yeah, I mean, like, who would have known? I mean, like, I didn't know. And so if you ever do get a chance to go, you should go. It's really beautiful. All right, so at this point, I really would stop the recording, but I'm really afraid to stop the recording and just label that as Budapest. So, but I'm just going to keep going because I don't want to cut and paste from Google. I don't want the chat to go wrong or anything. So tonight I have to do for my store that I do teach for. I have to do a monkey layout. So I'm going to do a tear monkey now, and then after that I'm probably going to go because I have to go to bed. Although I don't feel too bad right now. So do you have any questions for me about Budapest? Let's see this. So I usually do layout, and so it'll be a 2-page layout. So hopefully we'll get the monkeys. Oh, they're baked around a round stone. They are? Oh, they're chimney cakes. Thank you. Thank you, Jean. That's what they're called, chimney cakes. They were really delicious. That and our ice creams, we love them both the best, I think. She really loved those more than I did, and I really loved the gelato more. Hi, Lynn. So, all right. So if you've never seen me do this before, this is extra thick mulberry paper. And so you can see it's bumpy on this side, which is the right side, and it's smooth on this side. You can see how nice and smooth it is. So I always do my pattern on the smooth side. And so I need a piece of paper. So I usually make my pattern and then I cut it. So. And I have to make the pattern so that everyone will know what to do. So I usually do face. And this face I usually use a lot for like horses, zebras. This is a good shape. And then, of course, on the way home, when we were getting ready to fly home, you know, they had the problem that they had in Turkey. So thank God we didn't go to Turkey, because that was her other choice, to go to Turkey. And then we get to the airport, and of course she wants to go, because it's early in the morning, so she wants to go and get something to eat. And so I'm with the packages, and of course she doesn't bring her phone with her. Oh, thanks, Ina. Yeah, it was really great. And so all of a sudden, the security guards, come along and told me to move. Says, you got to move. I'm like, my daughter's in the other cafe. No, we don't care. You got to move. I'm like, we have a security problem. You got to move. So I'm like, all right. So some guy luckily helped me move her bags, because I had all the bags with me. And these two ladies, they're elderly. I mean, they must have been in their 80s or whatever. And so where we had to move is where we had chairs to sit down. So they're like, we need to sit down. We can't be standing. You know, look at all those chairs over there. Can we sit down? And the guy's like, no, you're going to have to wait. And of course, they were like persistent. He says, we have a security problem. You know, you can't go. And they're like, we're old. We need to sit down. I mean, they were really like badgering him. I felt bad for him. Finally, he couldn't take it anymore. And he said, look, there's a bomb scare downstairs. Do you really want to sit over there? And of course, then they shut up. I was like, oh my God. So now I'm frantic, because I don't know where Gabby is, right? And so I'm like, oh my gosh. Can you hurry up and get back? And then finally, had to be a good 15 minutes. Hi, Kalina. And finally she comes, and they finally say it's okay to go back in that area. And I'm like, from now on, you keep your phone wherever you are. So thank God nothing like that happened. So it was just a scare, and they checked it out. All right, so this is his little muzzle, so you can see here. So there's that and that. So now I'm going to make some little ears for him. So let's see. Let's see. I know it was scary, that part. And so you were, just apprehensive the whole time you were at the airport. You don't hear about it. It's not like they say, oh yeah, we had a bomb scare in Budapest airport, So it's just like, oh my God. So I was glad to get home. And then the bad thing is, if you ever go there, do not fly Air France. I'm telling you that right now. They have, like, I think a 70% chance of they're always late, or there's something wrong with the plane. On our way there, we were stuck. We didn't even leave the airstrip for 2 hours. We were stuck in the plane, just waiting. I don't even know what we were waiting on. And on the way home, we only had an hour to make the connection. And so with the bomb scare, and they had a problem with the fuel pump on the airplane, we were um, at least another 40 minutes on the flight coming home where we didn't get off. And then we only had, when we got off the plane, we only had 20 minutes to make our connection. Oh my gosh. Yeah, don't ever fly Air France. I'm warning you now. We should have gone Lufthansa. That's we had a chance to do Lufthansa, and then I don't know, we went to France. Why we did that, I don't know. All right, so here's his little ears. So there we go. We got that and that. Anytime you go over that way, you fly Iceland Air. Oh, really? Oh, Iceland Air? Wow. Yeah, that was not cool. Is right. Yeah, that was like a little scary. And then of course, I had, on the way home, I had to ask for a wheelchair. There's no way I could walk, knowing too that we had to be in from one airport to the other, because Paris airport is like huge. So the person who was supposed to bring the wheelchair, well, they didn't show up. It wasn't there, so we had to wait like 15 minutes for them. Otherwise, we would have had like 40 minutes to get to make the connection. So of course, and then she's like walking nonchalantly, and of course Gabby's like getting pissed because it's like, we only have 20 minutes, we gotta get there. But luckily we made it. So it's just like, oh my gosh. That's the other thing. I'll never do a flight where you have to do a connection where you only have an hour to make up the, the next connection. It's terrible. Maryland, yes, Maryland is a week from yesterday. All right, so we got that. We need a body. So I usually do a cute little, round little belly type body. Make a nice little pot belly body. Hi, Shauna. When you flew to Austin, you flew United, and the wheelchair porters were amazing. No, they were terrible. It was terrible. So that's another reason not to get Air France, because I had it marked on my ticket and they were not there. And we had to wait. So like I said, if they had been there, we wouldn't have been so like uptight about not making the flight. Oh yeah. Alright, so we got that, and now we need a nice little tail. And I like to do a nice, we'll have to do legs and arms, but I'll do this part first. So I do a nice little tail, and I like to give them around. There. So we have a tail. So now, Gina, you streaming tomorrow? Because you streamed today, right? I missed it. I saw the tweet way after. It was like, I don't know, 5:30 by the time I saw it. Yes, I did. I asked them earlier about how she was doing. Yeah, I did, Jean. I sent her a card, too. As soon as I got home, I sent her a card. So I hope she's doing a lot better. Now I'm doing a monkey. Now my class, they want a monkey. So the layout will be either Love You a Bunch or Monkey Business, or they could use it for the zoo. Whatever they want. Now I'm going to teach you guys how to do the bear in Maryland. Impromptu today, so wouldn't fall asleep. Oh, well, that's good. That's good. So then you'll stream tomorrow then. All right, so we have this, and a little body. Then we need some arms. arms and legs. They may be cute. Be cute. All right. So let's see. So I usually do a long type of arm. All right, so we have that. Now we need leg after this. Finish the pockets. Pockets for what, Jean? Are you working on an album? So I usually do one like that, and then I flip it over on the other. So now we just need some legs. So, legs. I could probably use this maybe for his feet and his. I'll see how this comes out. I almost like that better for his hands. We'll see how that works. Might use them for both. A Happy Mail album. Oh. And now I'm excited for Maryland. See everybody again and new faces. All right, we have our legs and we have our arms. So now we're ready to cut. I found this ribbon that's got bananas on it. Isn't that cute? So we'll probably put that in the layout. All right, so what I usually do is I take my pieces and I like to butt them right up. Let's do, I like to do the ears. Did your Furberries go crazy? Yes, they did. Oh my gosh, they were like going nuts. And then it was funny because then the next day, they must have thought I was not home. So, because they sleep downstairs and I'm upstairs. So they actually let me sleep. I think I slept until 8 o'clock that day. And they heard me get up and make noise. Oh my gosh, they were going crazy because they're like, oh my gosh, you're here. All right, so you can see, so I use this like a pencil. See, and then I just trace it along there like that. Yep, they went crazy. They always go crazy. I got that. We need the head. Head, we have 2 ears. The tail. The tail's always the hard one to do because it's so little and it's got like curves to it. And this paper is pretty thick. So hi, Allie. Yep, this coming weekend. Not this weekend. It's a week from yesterday. So following Tuesday, the 25th. 5 more days. All right, and then we need arms. This is the leg, though. I think I might use this as the arm and the leg. Let's try it. Yeah, everybody's getting excited about going. And then so I will be here. I'll be on stream Sunday. Wednesday I will not, because the girls will probably be streaming from Maryland Wednesday and Thursday. I might try to stream on Thursday night. We'll see. And then I won't stream the following Sunday because I'll just be getting home that Sunday night. So, and then the following Wednesday, we'll go back to the acrylic album, which we started like, what, 2 weeks ago? All right, so I got all that. So we'll go with that and see how it goes. Then I take my a water pen. And you can use a paintbrush too with a little cup of water. And then I just go over everything that I just did. And I do a little at a time because like it's hot here, and so the water will dry, as you can see here. So I go over it 2 or 3 times. Oh, I have to do the muzzle too. I forgot about that. Hi, Lori. Lori Lou. And then all I do is, if you have enough water on there, you just kind of like tear it. Like I tear it like away from myself. So like away. So there's our ears. And I need another, let's see, we need this piece. And I always do the muzzle. Yes, I'm going to Maryland. Yes, I am. So I always do the muzzle part in a different color. So this is like a mocha color. Yep, I'm actually rooming with Martha. You guys know Martha? So she's my roommate. I was supposed to go down with Tam, but she needs to drive her car and I need to drive my car. So we're going, but we're not going together like we planned. So see, so there's our little muzzle for our face. Oops. We'll keep going. I think Orla's going to be there. Is Orla going to be there, Jane? I think she is, right? Orla and Ange will be there. I'm trying to think of the AJ will be there. Jane, Jan, and I don't know some of the new girls. CB, of course. And then Andrea couldn't go. Today's Andrea's birthday. And so then Sunday, I have to decide what I'm going to put the Tear Bears on for them at Maryland. So we'll probably work on that Sunday. You'll be there, Glinda? Yay! How nice is that? Right, so we have that. We have the body. We have the ears, the muzzle. We need the face. Oh, good, Glinda. And then I don't know who else. I know Patty's friend's coming from England. I think there's a couple of people coming from England. So it'll be fun. It'll be fun to see everybody when they stream and you get to see everybody's face like we did last year. That was a lot of fun. I'm waiting to see what Patty comes up with this year. You know, last year she had those fake teeth. I'm sure she'll have something crazy this year. Ah. So now this isn't a very good face, so I need to put more water on this. You're trying to get this. Oh, there's Jane. Just trying to get stuff sorted. I can't wait to do, and Jane's going to teach us how to do the marbling, so that'll be fun. Hi, Sarah. So yeah, so it'll be fun when they stream and you get to see everybody's face and get familiar with everybody. And it's so funny how people who are shy, like our Vicky, um, they like loved the camera. They were in front of the camera the whole time. Right, so there is our monkey face. Look how cute he's starting to look. And then we're going to put the ears on him like that. And see how cute? Will they tear these in class? Oh, no, they tear them. No, they tear them. Nope, I give them the pattern and then they do the tearing. And for this one, I'm going to go back over this tail one. Yeah, they just finished, we did a mermaid class just a couple weeks ago. Before I left, actually, for Budapest, they did the mermaid. Yeah, Vicky got over being shy is right. Oh my gosh. She liked it. We'll miss her. Yep. Miss Vicky. And I'm trying to think who else was on there. Lisa, she can't come this year. She was very shy, though. Lisa was really shy. And you guys got to meet AJ on there. And I'm trying to think who else. Sue. I don't know. Oh, so I don't think Sue's coming because she moved to Florida. So it'll be fun. Fun to see the new faces. Fun to see everyone. Cute. Thank you. So like I said, so usually when I have to do something like this and it's got a lot of curves and stuff, I usually wet it, then trace it, and then wet it again. Too, because it's such a little area. So I don't think Susan will be there because I think she moved to Florida. Did anybody hear of Darcy? I know Darcy had originally signed up, but I don't know if she's coming. And then Martha will be there. Tam, you guys know Tam. And Jan. Jan will be there. Doesn't jar sit out for what, Jean? I think it'll be easier if I just tear this so I can get in here better. So when I do something like this, I try to take my nail and go around the curve there just so that I can get that curve. If you have enough water on it, it does tear pretty easily. So let me just tear this off. And you can see it's already dry already. Yes, Darcy is going. Yay. Cool. Marbling. I can't wait to see the marbling. So, and I'm just taking my nail and making sure, only because it's such a small little area. That's the hardest part of the whole monkey is the tail. You have chemical 5 colors in a bottle. What is that? So again, I'll just have to be really careful with this little part of the curve. No, unfortunately, this year was there last year. Whose was there last year? I'm going to try and buy a drying pack. And con anyone who's trying to bring one if they have one. What kind of drying? Oh, a drying rack. I can bring one. Jane, I'll kind of draw a drying rack. What is it? If I have one, I can bring it. There. So there we go. There is our cute little monkey tail. Look at that. Isn't he cute? So he's starting to come alive. So you can see him like this. Isn't he cute? For marbling. Last year I had air miles and $1. Right, yeah. Hi, Vicky. Thank you. Oh, yeah, you were there last year, yeah. But I'll get to see you again. Sometime I think we're going to try to go in sometime in September. So, all right, so we need arms. Oh, a clothing rack out of those folding stick things. Okay. Yep. I think I might have one. So, yep, I'll bring one. No, thanks, Jean. Yeah, the skinnier parts are hard to tear. Yeah. Woohoo! I'm excited. We actually had to put a new roof. The guy called us and he needed a new roof on the cabin this year. So, really never done any work to the cabin. So, this will be the first time we actually had to have something done. So, does anyone know? Did Paula tweet? Is she coming on? Oh, thanks, Jean. The hard part is because it's got like this big piece, and you really just want, it's just easier with a smaller piece. The curves are always the hardest. Yep. $20. Okay. Oh, that's good. All right. So we're just going to do this one monkey and then I'll be ready for bed. To tell you the truth. 20 minutes. Thanks, Jean. If you go on, when you see her, Jean, can you just tell her to check her tweet? I sent her a private message on Twitter. I haven't heard from her yet. All right, so there is, oh, look how cute, our one leg. I think I'm going to use these for the hands too. We'll see. All right, so we need one more leg. It'll start to give me more energy. Well, isn't Orla going to come and see you first? I thought Orla was coming first. Oh, my hands. Thank you, Jean. All right. Oh, you're all bugger. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I'm excited to see what practical thing, practical joke that Patty's gonna do. You know she's gonna come up with something. Orla visited Carrie first. Oh, she did? Did they stream? I didn't know that. Or I'll have to go back, Carrie, to pick her up in the trailer and the cat before coming here. Oh, okay. All right, so there is, this one's got a little bit like her leg. All right. So then there is our monkey leg. Our cute little monkey. So we need hands. So let me see. I didn't do the hands. I think I'm going to keep those as the legs, and I think I'm going to use these as the arms. All right, so we need to do 2 more. Let's see if I can get them out of here. Well, this cat is, oh, Carrie's sitting. Oh, she's sitting for cat. That's nice. All right, and so then we need 1 more. We can get him out of here. Good. We get it right out of here. Don't know Orla? Orla, she comes on. She's you know her, Mildred. She's Angel, and she's got all those numbers after her name. Oh, why is that sticking me? Yep, Angel with all the numbers after her. Yeah, I think you know her, Mildred. If you go to Dee Dee's, you'll see her. She's on Dee Dee's quite a bit. I sent Dee Dee a package too. Hopefully she gets it. I think she gets it on Monday. So I'll have to tell her she can open it because we'll be in Maryland by the time that. She was chatting with Carrie recently. No stream. No, she doesn't stream. She just is in the chat. And so see, this one is hard again. Now where's Janet? Janet wants to see these monkeys. You're back, Terry. We're just finishing up putting our arms on our monkey. Oh, I need to get that one to go. It's always harder to do by where this straight line is. I don't know why it is, but it is. So we'll stream. I'll stream on Sunday because I don't know what I'm going to do yet for Maryland, for you guys, for the Bears. So I'm going to work on that on Sunday. There we go. Sometimes there's always like a little, like a knot in the paper. So sometimes you'll have to cut that through or re-wet it because it is handmade paper. So sometimes you have little fibers. There we go. And get that one little piece out. All right. So there's his arm. He's cute, isn't he? Thanks, Jane. Oh, could be. Maybe I am tearing across the grain. But you can't help it when you have to. It's not like you can always tear with the grain. So sometimes. But then sometimes they do have like these little. Sometimes they have like you can't see it in this one. But see how this line goes all the way. So sometimes there could be like a big piece of fiber there. And so sometimes it's hard to cut it. Or you have to cut it with a scissors sometime. It's not so much in this one. But like in the white paper is a lot of oh, thanks, Terry. There's a lot of fibers sometimes in the other ones. And then we'll put some eyes on him. And of course, we'll have to get a banana. He's going to have to hold a banana. So, and there's our monkey. Thank you. All right, so we need eyes. So let me see what kind of eyes. Where's my bag? Oh, and then I have this. I want to put this on the layout, so I want to stamp this and put like palm trees on there, palm leaves. I usually put round eyes, but I couldn't find my hole puncher. So let's see how this goes. Let's see if I have my... I usually use this tiny one for the black. Thanks, Mildred. All right, and so we have to put these together with a glue stick. You can't use liquid glue because the liquid glue shows through. So I'm trying to think. I know on my layout I'm going to have one that's like 5 by 7, but I was thinking about maybe having this monkey like hang down from a tree. So let's do his face first. So I never throw any of these little scraps out. I kind of just put them all together, and then I use them like a pop dot. So it becomes my little pop dot. I don't like to waste any of this paper. I used to get it from a girl, and I guess nobody's making bears that much anymore, so she's actually gone out of business. And I had to shop around for somebody else, so thanks, Shauna. So see, I just put it all together, and then I make it like a pop dot. And I put it right on there. Because you have to raise it, well, not so much because you can see the different color in this, but if it was the same color, you have to give it some dimension. So then I put the, and then you could always ink these. I'm not going to ink mine tonight, but you could. So see, then it just leaves it just so that it looks like it's, you know, raised a little, like 3D. And then when I do the ears for the monkey, I actually cut a little slit on the bottom of this. So right here in the middle. No bears today. I have to do monkey. And then when I make the little slit, you can see I have the slit there. I kind of like make a pleat so that the monkey's ear is like bent a little. So then I put some glue on that, make the little pleat. And you know how we put the ears at the top? Well, for the monkey, I put it on the side. So it goes on the side just like that. So again, I'm going to take that, make a little pleat. So you can't really tell, but it's like cupped. As you can see, it's kind of like cupped in there, not flat. Hi, Rebecca. Thank you. All right, so we have that. And so let's see if we'll put the little eyes on there. So then he'll come alive. I'm going to stick one here. Oops. One there. And one here. So I put it just behind his little muzzle there. And then we take some white just to make the little eyeballs. And then I usually do little, let's see if I have any black paper here. A little piece of black. I usually take these little black, I don't have to find any paper, and I do the little dots for his nose, but I'll just do it with a pen tonight. Cute! So I do make his little nose in here. And then I like to make him have a really big smile, so I put him some cheeks, and then see, there you can see he has a little face now. Oh, so it is so sad. Well, what's so sad? All right. So let's see. So we have all that done. So I like to put a little pink on his cheeks. So this is a chalk that I use. It's just a blending, the soft chalk. And so I'm going to take this, put a little pink on his cheeks. A bit darker. And if you don't have this chalk and you're going to Maryland, you can just use, like, you know, your face rouge. It just makes his little cheeks pop. You see, it's hard to see. It's light. You can see it. Yes, I've done these before. Yes, I have. All right, so I'm trying to think if I want to get him to come from a branch, like to hang off, like he's hanging. So let's see what he looks like if I do something like that. So we have his little tail. And this one is his arms. So his legs will be back here. I'm trying to decide how I want to have him. Is this his other leg? If he's hanging from the branch, I'll have to put him. So now see, you can play around with it. I want to put him so he's hanging from a branch. How am I going to fix him? Let me cut a brown. Let me see if I have brown paper. So we could do a little branch. Hi, Suzanne. All right, so let's just cut a little branch here. We're going to put these palm trees on here anyway, so it'll be covered up. So it'll be something like this. If he's hanging, he needs to tail be on top. Yes, okay. I don't know how I want to put him though. I really want him maybe with his tail hanging from the branch. I think he's kind of hanging off here. And then I'm going to put these big palm leaves on here, like that. Tail on top, okay. Arms dangling. So it goes like this, and we need a mat. So this is a little bit bigger than what I want, but let's just say the mat's going to be like this. So this is going to be like that. That's going to be like that. So we're going to put his arms, and I think I can hang him just like that, and then his legs. Something like that. What do you think about that? I think this other leg needs to go there. Tail on top or there. So like that. And then they could put the picture like right in here. So I have to move this up a little so you can see. So what do you think about that? Didn't he look cute? And then I have this paper. I'm actually going to use a white mat. So let's cut that. Let me see. I don't think I might get that now. So I have the right size. Thanks, Jane. I want him to hold the banana, so I got to look for, I have a die that is a banana shape. So let's do a 5x7. Thanks, Jean. So he's actually going to be on this. Like that. And then I'm thinking of, I have this paper because it reminds me of like the jungle. So I'm either going to cut like a circle. I'm thinking of cutting a circle like this for the one side and then 2 other circles for the other side. So basically that, I think that's how he's going to go. Just like that. Isn't that cute? Came out pretty cute. And then they could still put their picture on there. And then I've got the bananas to go. So, and then what I do is on the other page, this is just the first page. Hi, Marie. On the second page, what I do is I just do the head and like a neck part. So I need to do 2 more heads, which I'm not doing tonight. And then I put them on the other page, and then that's where he'll be holding the little banana when I can find my little die cut. So do you guys have any questions? I'm going to stop here because I need to go to bed. You love monkeys? Yeah, he came out cute. So when I do finish the layout, I'll post it so you guys can see it. But that's how he looks, and then I'll do 2 more faces to go on the other one. Just a swinging, yeah. That's why a lot of girls are going to use it for monkey business, but like I said, they could use it either for the zoo or Love You a Bunch with the bananas. So, yep, and then I have the banana ribbon that will probably I'll put down here somewhere. So, all right, thanks, Terry. Thanks, you guys. Thanks for joining me. So don't forget, I'll be back on Sunday, 7:30, same time. So, and Jean, just give a heads up to Paula if she could just check out my tweet. I would appreciate it. Yeah, it was a fun trip, and yep, home safe and sound. So thank you very much. So, all right, guys, have a good night. And I will see you on Sunday. Okay, bye. And you can give Orla the music. Oh, okay, I'll do that. Okay, all right, Jean, I will do that. Thanks. All right, bye. See you Sunday.